Hey, and a good morning, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, joining me once again. Friday blog video. It is September 28th, almost in the books. Wow, September went quick. The question I'm getting already, I got a bunch this past week. The foliage in Vermont. Well, I got bad news. Don't come yet. It's been so warm. September's basically been summer. The trees are just barely starting to turn now, so it's going to be very late this year. I'm going to say second, maybe third week of October. But the weather's been phenomenal. We're supposed to have a great weekend. I'm traveling this weekend, and if I don't get home by 9 o'clock, my wife is going to you-know-what. Okay, we're heading down to NYC to see the oldest daughter, and I got to be on the road at 9 o'clock, so I got to rifle through. I got a bunch to cover. First and foremost, not that much in the way of new this week. This week's offer, 10% off or free shipping. You choose. There are some exclusions. New arrivals, Replicars exclusives, models already on sale. Orders in stock only, in stock over $75. Let me get it straight. I screwed it up last time, I think. But the details will be on the homepage at replicars.com. Probably by 8:30, 9 o'clock. It is a brisk 6 a.m. 6 a.m. in here busting one out for you guys. So I got a bunch to cover. Speaking of not that much new, I'm going to go through. I got a couple here. Motorhead miniatures. If you guys do the like garage scenes, dioramas, there is 6 or 7 set of 2 figurines. I know you can't see them all that well there. Go to the homepage, replicars.com. Upper left, look for new arrivals. It's sorted by date and by scale. There's also 2 different shop tool sets. You got a creeper stool, toolboxes. Very cool stuff. Very inexpensive at that. And I managed, this was a pre-sellout, okay? Lewis Hamilton, Spark, 1/18. This is the Mexico GP, comes with the British flag. This is when he clinched the World Championship last year. We filled all the pre-orders, and I managed to get 1 case, okay, 1 case of 6 from one of our European contacts, and I just imported the web orders. We're down to 3. So if you need a 2017 Hamilton 1/18, get on over it. It's in new 1/18 right now. Probably won't even last the day, no way the weekend, okay? But I had a bunch of emails from customers that have received it, that pre-ordered it. Those all got filled, raving about the quality of the model. It looks great. It filled that void in my collection, as the 2017 World Champion. So good stuff. Spark really continually upping their game as far as the 1/18 F1 goes. Check those out. Coming soon. Bunch of good stuff coming next week. Techno model, Neo, Matrix. The first BBR F12 yellow die-cast opening features. That's going to be here next week. If you've been waiting for the cult model 1/18s, they don't come out very often, but the Triumph TR5 in red, it is on the way. We'll have that next week. Guys, if you collect the 1/12 MotoGP by Mini Champs, there's some issues with Honda. Okay, the Honda's being imported into the USA. 2014 Repsol Honda Marquez World Champion. I've got 6 on the way. If you missed out, we've had it before, but I have to get these out of Europe. If you missed it, it's coming soon. Get an order in. That one will not last. 6 pieces will go quick. Also, announcements, okay, and both coming soon and announcements, upper left, homepage of replicars.com. This is where you can stay ahead of the curve as far as knowing what's on the way. Usually will arrive within 1 week. Get those orders in. You're guaranteed to get it. But announcements is when we get order sheets from the various manufacturers, those are immediately put into the announcements category. And right now, for this week alone, Techno Model, GT Spirit, Spark, Mini Champs, Kyosho, BBR, and yes, in the announcements this week, you're going to see we've announced our next 2, not 1, we usually do 1, the next 2 Replicars 1/18 land speed cars. The Bud Rocket and the Blue Flame, and this is all comes from you guys that keep sending us, suggestions, okay? And these are going to be big models. I don't know the exact dimensions yet, but the 143rd that Bazaar did were actually very big for 143rd. These things are going to be huge, but they're going to be awesome. We are accepting pre-orders. You can either go to the announcements or you can go to the upper left, Replicars Exclusives, Land Speed Series. Go in there. You can see we still have a few of the Green Monster, which was our most recent release. That one's in stock. But the next two, Bud Rocket, Blue Flame, if you do our Land Speed cars, these things sell out quickly. Get those orders in ASAP. Speaking of Replicars, let's go back here just for anybody see my Instagram post of this is the Augie Pabst Scarab Final Victory car. Okay, it took, and hats off to brother Brian. This guy doesn't sleep. Okay, it took us 4 or 5 tries, but we finally got the color correct on this Augie Pabst car. It's ready to go. We're hoping to land these by Christmas. I can't guarantee that, but the Pabst car, that's the Final Victory, probably the most popular, that and the Lance Reventlow. I'm going to throw this in there quickly. Why hasn't the Lance Reventlow car been done? Well, all of these versions that we're doing now are the right-hand drive cars. Okay, the Reventlow was a left-hand drive. We have to alter the molds to produce the Reventlow, so that will be done last, probably first quarter of 2019. Get a lot of questions on that, but keep those orders coming in. The sports car series, we're going to expand that, as well as Can-Am. We got some great information coming soon on Can-Am. This, just got this sample yesterday. This is 1985 Emerson Fittipaldi Michigan 500 winner. Okay, we're doing, this is the Michigan 500 winner. We're also doing the Pocono 500 winner, which is Rick Mears. These are going to be very low runs, guys. 200 pieces, I think Brian said, maybe 250. Get those pre-orders in. Go to upper left, Replicars Exclusives, 118th Indy. You can see all the models we currently have in stock, but you can also see all of these future releases. Brian tells me these are going to land for Christmas. I'm holding them to that. That's all I can say. All right. Let me just make sure I'm covering everything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Van Wall. We're told that one of the Van Wall, I believe it's the 57 Sterling Moss British GP winner, that will make it for fourth quarter delivery. We just sent the PO in yesterday. That is in our Grand Prix series, 12th scale turbine. We still have a few of those to spare. And then the Chuck Day Scarab, that is also coming with the Pabst Final Victory car. Okay, I got to go eBay quickly. I was just cruising the listings. Hats off, Ken and Dakota, as always, knocking it out of the park. Right now, in rare and hard to find, right in the middle of the homepage at replicars.com, eBay store. Click on that. Categories down the side. Rare and hard to find is where you always want to start. 173 auctions currently running. All of our auctions start at 99 cents. Yes, 99 cents. We let you, the collecting community, dictate what these models are worth. And right now, it is a smorgasbord, I'm going to say. There is unbelievable. If you missed out on any of our 143 Indy, and I know like the 85 Danny Sullivan, the Blue Crowns, the Johnny Lightnings, we took in a collection where a customer had all of our 43rd Indy. Those are up for grabs right now. 2016 Indy winner, Alexander Rossi. There's one of those up for grabs. Carousel 1. It might be, well, I don't, say it's too early for Christmas, but right now, if you're into the specialty editions, there's 2 exact detail Lane Automotive. Every year they did a Christmas edition from their 118th Muscle Car Series. There's at least 2, maybe 3 of those up there right now, as well as a 124th Danbury Mint Christmas special. Every year they did one. There's also some standard Danbury Mints up there. 43rd scale guys, I saw, Mini Champs, Spark, Mattel, Kyosho. 87th, if you collect the little 187th Spark, there's some of those up there. Well worth your time to cruise those listings. And yes, we accept offers on all reasonable offers on all fixed price items. And how do we fuel our eBay store? We buy collections. One model to 5,000. We've done one that was 5,000 pieces. Yes. Okay. Get in touch with us. If you need more information, we have a very easy autoresponder Word document we can send out to you. It explains the entire process. But if you have questions, get in touch with myself, Mark, M-A-R-K, at replicars.com, Brian, B-R-I-A-N, at replicars.com. Call us, 802-747-7151. Answer any questions you might have. We can't make it any easier, guys. We also have a trade-in program. If you want to trade in some of your older models to keep up with the newer releases, nothing is off the table. Brian is wheeling and dealing. Get in touch with us. Okay. I guess I got to go shout-outs, okay? First and foremost, check out this cool shirt. My good buddy, Gene DeCola. He's out in Illinois, club member. He's been with us 14, 15 years. I used to see Gene every year when we used to do the big Chicago iHobby Expo. But sent me this very cool, I know you probably can't see it, Meadowdale International Raceway Preservation Association. And I know he emailed me a couple of weeks ago. They have a meet every year for, kind of the Meadowdale Raceway. We know the raceway is no longer there, but boy, it was part of the action back in the 50s, 60s. Very cool. Gene sent me a little packet, all kinds of goodies. Gene, thank you so much. And if I can send you, my reciprocal T-shirt program, send me a large. I'll send you a Replicars T-shirt. Glad to do that. I'll be in touch with you, if not today, next week for sure. But thank you so much. I appreciate the generosity. It's awesome. That's 2 weeks in a row now. I got a T-shirt in the mail, and that's love it. Dennis Brandt, out in California, club member, fairly new customer. He's been with us 5 years. Well, I say fairly new. When you've been in the business almost 30. But Dennis, thank you so much for your patronage. We truly appreciate it. My good friend David Hartzell. He's in Pennsylvania, but this week he's out at Rensport. I'm jealous. I wanted to go in a bad way, just couldn't pull it off. Too much going on, weddings and, all that crazy stuff. But he's out there enjoying it, and huge supporter of Replicars. I mean, he's been buying from us since 2000. Okay, he's been with us 18 years. David, thank you so much. We appreciate the continued support over the years. Adam Swalm, Pennsylvania, 2009. Strong supporter of Replicars. Adam, thank you so much for the patronage, our business. We can't say it enough. Thank you. And our newest Buyers Club member, Mark Perez. He's down in Texas. Joined the club. Immediately put in an order for a couple of our 118th Indy. And then I just was looking at the orders I imported. He scooped up a Mini Champs 118th. I think it was a BMW M3, 50% off. And just for those that, if you don't cruise our sale category, still got a ton of Mini Champs, 50% off. We've got IXO at $10, $15. I mean, still a bunch of stuff on sale, guys. And, now's the time. Scoop that stuff up, because as we get closer to Christmas, it's all going to be gone. Well worth your time to cruise our sale listings. Trust me on this one. Okay. I think that's it. I probably missed something, but listen, I got to get on the road. Wife's probably waiting for me at this point. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're now on Pinterest. You can check us out there. Of course, my blog, replicars.com. Always the best in all the great brands. Check us out. Anytime I can help, shoot me an email. Give me a call. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I'll catch you all next week.